Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss a very important principle in electric devices, which is the principle of modification. And actually, a lot of students asked about the principle as they face some problems when they read the problem uh, and can't understand the principle. We have to clarify it for now. The principle states that the equivalent of any device which will be modified can be in calculation considered as an URG. For example, if I am going to convert the ammeter into a voltmeter, I have to collect the equivalent of the ammeter to be considered as an URG dash, unless I'm going to solve it incorrect. I'm going to have a wrong answer. As I modify for RG, and this is wrong. I modify the connection for the equivalent of the ammeter, and I have to collect it as a new RG in my calculation. And that's why you may find a device such as ammeter, voltmeter, and in the answer he substituted for RG. Why? This is because the equivalent is considered RG in calculation. Let's have an example that clarifies the conversion of ammeter into a voltmeter. The example: sensitive galvanometer, the resistance of its coil is 4 ohm, here 4 ohm. The resistance of its coil 4 ohm measures a maximum of 1 milliamp. Its coil is connected in parallel to a sensitive of 1 ohm to form one device. He didn't call the device because he was going to modify it, and that device is connected in series. Now he should convert it into a voltmeter of multiplier 999.2 ohm to form a voltmeter. Calculate the maximum potential difference. Here we have to apply the principle. If we have to calculate the current of RS and the base of the voltage of the parallel is equal, we can calculate the voltage of RG for millivolt, and 4 millivolt is constant here, so that 4 millivolt divided by 1 ohm, so the current here is 4 milliamp. According to the principle, we have to collect all the device as one value, which is considered as a new RG. So it is product divided by sum. So we have 0.2 ohm, which can be considered as the RG of the new voltmeter, and here we have the IG dash. IG dash is the sum of IG and IS. So we have to know here that we apply the principle of today's lesson. So we have to substitute for solution. V equal IG dash bracket RG dash plus RM. We have 5 volt. And let's move on to the other example, in which we convert the voltmeter into an ammeter. So how does take place? We have to read another example. sensitive galvanometer of 40 ohm is connected to a multiplier resistance to work as a voltmeter that can measure 10 volt. It is an ordinary problem here. Given that maximum deflection is caused a current of 10 milliamp, find the multiplier value, and this is very simple. We have to calculate Rm here, and this isn't a problem. We have to move to know about the problem. The problem here is he required to modify if the voltmeter. He didn't say the galvanometer. Pay attention here. If the voltmeter is desired to be modified to work as an ammeter by connecting it to a shunt resistor of 5 ohm, calculate the maximum current that can be measured. Maximum current here of the new device, the ammeter, that can be measured after modification. And here we have to apply the modification principle. Here we have to collect the old device 40 and 960 to make a new RG which is connected in parallel to form a new ammeter. Understood my saying? I mean we have to make a new device as a new RG. Substituting for the new connection, we have to know that LIG is the same value of the series connection in the old drawing. So we have to substitute here on the modification we have drawn here. And the final here is to get total count. The ammeter is 2.01 ampere. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.